Well, Neal, thanks for your time. It's good to finally have a chat with you. I wanted to start off by looking generally at the forwards, given how much of a role you're going to be having there and are having there. Just your thoughts on how things are going at the club at the moment and so far in the season.
I think you're going all right. I think up to this point, Mark Lilly and Luke Charters have done an absolutely outstanding job in getting what is a relatively young forward pack really up to speed and being very, very competitive in all areas of set piece and around the park generally. So no, I think where we are, there's obviously lots of scope for growth, but I think we're in a decent place, not a brilliant place. We're in a decent place, and we're starting to show signs of improvement weekly.
And how much potential is there, do you see, still for growth in terms of that forward pack? You mentioned obviously you've come in later, new guys have been added. It's been kind of a strange season, I feel, with the World Cup and the stop-start nature. How much more do you think that this Bath forward pack can improve?
Oh, massive amounts. Boise, Benno at 22, 23, 24, Will Stewart's 22. This is his first real season probably as a starter. Christian Judge, in terms of experience, is relatively young. Josh McNally, even Elliot Stook, who seems like he's been around forever, still got, a good amount of time ahead of him. Mike Williams the same. So, Josh Bayless, Miles Reed, the list goes on. There's only really Francois, who's probably above 31, 32. So I think that the potential, the scope for growth is huge.
Exciting group to be a part of.
Yeah, really exciting because they're good lads. They're good lads who work hard. We've been going at it today. It's got a little bit testy, and there's blokes hitting each other on and off the ball, and that's what we want. We want that competition. We want our forward pack to be aggressive. It's a very exciting group to be a part of.
And you mentioned Benno there, the news today that he's been kept or in that England squad potentially to be involved this weekend. Just a word on him and that selection.
Yeah, we're so pleased for him. Like I said, I think Lils has done a great job with him. In my experience, it's probably the most competitive area in that England setup. If you look and you go, Mako, Joe Marler, Ellis Genge, even guys like Ben Moon, Alec Hepburn, who have played test matches, big test matches. So you throw Benno in there, that's 6 really good loose heads, so it's a competitive spot. So for him to force his way in, on the back of performances is fantastic for him. We haven't even mentioned Boise there, who I think Boise's just come to us obviously from Quins and going from strength to strength. He's young as well, and I think he's another bloke who'll be knocking the door down, and it's great for us. It's great recognition of the work that's been done at the club with the recruitment that we've made of these young English forwards and the work that's gone in to help and develop them. That Benno, Dunny, Will Stewart, Charlie Ewells. That's 4 out of our front 5 that are pushing for places there, which is brilliant.
Looking ahead then to Harlequins, how do you stop Alex Dombrandt at the moment? He's in quite phenomenal form.
Yeah, he's playing well, isn't he? I think you've got to stop Paul Asiki first. He gives him a lot of go forward on the gain line. And Alex is running off the back of that. I think what Alex does so well is he's a really good footballer in that he picks good lines. The try that they scored against us here is just an outstanding support line. So yeah, he's on a high at the moment, isn't he? And if we give him freedom, he'll cause damage because, like I said, apart from picking good lines, he's a big unit and he hits the line hard. You saw the try against London Irish on the weekend. There's just a pure power try. So yeah, it's a great challenge. A great challenge for the boys that we'll pick to make sure that we stop that go forward at 12, and then that second phase go forward, or Alex on the kick return. So a great challenge that we look forward to.